A wonderful day to everyone. I'm thankful for this opportunity to address the DBBI family as we celebrate our Centennial Celebration next year. I'm thankful to be a part of DBBI, and I would like to greet my CLC batch 1990 and my THE batch 1995. Thank you for your friendship and academic journey with my life. As we look at this year's celebration, this coming year's celebration, and if you are a Dawn graduate, can you recite with me the mission statement of DBBI? DBBI exists to develop excellent and globally competent Christian leaders through Bible-based education. Maybe some of you, it's your first time to hear that, but that is the mission statement of the seminary. We also have our mantra, and our mantra is, the Bible our message and everyone a messenger. And in our hearts and our minds, we sing our song, our school song, be true to the glorious King. And we also remember our verse of the school in 2 Timothy 2:15, study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needs not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. These documents and information are foundational for DBBI to exist. These are important documents. But my question is, what is the vision of DBBI? Our theme is talking about, on a strong foundation, the vision lives on. But what is the vision? Without a vision, a celebration is just about glorying about the past. Without a vision, a Centennial Celebration is just like a necrological service where you give academic eulogies about the past. Those are wonderful years. Those are golden years, glorying on the past. A Centennial Celebration is both a retrospect and a prospect. Yes, we are thankful for faithful men and women that for 99 years worked hard to make the school strong and faithful. But a Centennial Celebration is also a prospect. There's retrospect, looking back, and there's also a prospect. We look forward, especially in the post-pandemic world. In the world that cancel culture, once you stay and believe the truth, then you are being canceled. In a politically correct generation. So my question is, what is the quintessential component of the Centennial? What is the essential element, the quintessential component of the Centennial? And my answer is the second part of our theme, vision. On a strong foundation, the vision lives on. But this Centennial Celebration is calling for a clear vision moving forward. It's a blessing that I can participate in giving this challenge to the DBBI family. So we have to have a clear vision. All of us in the Philippines and abroad, all the alumni should understand where the school is moving forward. I want to be very clear that when I talk about vision, it's not about a prophetic phenomenon. It's not about a prophetic action. It's not about a supernatural revelation. Vision is an organizational foresight. It's a strategic foresight. And allow me, in the next few minutes, to mention two references from the Bible. And first, I'll start with Proverbs chapter 16, verses 1 to 3. The plans of the heart belong to man, but the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of a man are pure in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirit. Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. The word plan there is very clear from the Hebrew word ma'arak. Plan is a reflection. Plan is a disposition, a direction, arrangement. The plans of the heart belong to man. Yes, the reference is to focus on the capacity of man with his intellect. Man has the power to connect ideas. Man has the power to draw conclusions. Man has the power to make logical arguments in creating direction and guiding progress. DBBI needs plans. DBBI needs a vision. As the leadership draws conclusions, arranges logical arguments, create direction, and guides the progress of the church, of the school. But in the verse, it's very clear as well that man makes his plans, but the Lord directs his steps. God always has the final say. But the most important thing I wanted to highlight is the word plan, ma'arak. We can think. God has given us the capacity to reflect, to organize things. And the same with vision. So vision with divine anointing is the most potent driving force in sustaining the ministries like DBBI. Vision is the most potent driving force in sustaining ministries like Dome Baptist Bible Institute. That's the first verse. Man should plan. Man should organize. Man should have a strategic foresight of the future. The second verse is in 1 Chronicles chapter 12 verse 32. Of Issachar, men who had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do, 200 chiefs and all their kinsmen under their command. All this verse is another very important verse. The word there, understood, is from the Hebrew word yada. The root word is yada, to know, to understand, to be aware of, and to recognize and to perceive. For leaders to have the vision, they should perceive the times. They should understand the times. This is the kind of vision that we are talking about. This is the quintessential component of the Centennial Celebration. For leaders to perceive and to understand, and to be aware of the culture and the generation that we are in. The men of Issachar had some skills in discerning the meaning of current events based on observation. Isn't it amazing that God gives to our churches, to our ministries, and to DBBI as well, and to our missionaries, the capacity and the ability to plan and to understand the times? I want to highlight that the mighty men of war who joined David in Ziklag after the death of King Saul, the number of men totaled to 339,822. From the 12 tribes of Israel, 339,822. But it's amazing, it's significant to know that only 200 came from the tribe of Issachar. Only 200 chiefs. 1 Chronicles chapter 12. Men from other tribes by the thousands are skillful in war. They're the frontliners. They have the ability to fight enemies. But these 200 men from the tribe of Issachar are men who understood the times. Now I think you get my point why we are emphasizing vision. Men who understood the times with the knowledge of what Israel should do. Men with vision. Of the thousands of graduates of DBBI, I'm sure that God will anoint men in His wisdom, in His sovereignty. A few that will envision and will understand the times and guide the progress of DBBI in the years to come. So my question is this, it is very significant that I am emphasizing the second part of our theme. The vision lives on. But how can the vision live on if the vision is non-existent? As I continue, DBBI family, the most important question to ask is this: what does the quintessential component of the Centennial accomplish? When there is a vision, what will it accomplish? What are the results if there's a clear vision given by the leadership of DBBI? Number one, vision empowers the movement. Vision empowers the movement that was started in 1923, where few men of God and women took a bold step and decide to make a difference for God. Raphael Thomas decided to take a bold step and create Dome Evangelistic Institute. Then we can understand that vision empowers the movement. When the vision is shared, when the vision is very transparent, when the vision is casted to people, it will avoid monopoly and it will create a communal participation. That's the blessing of vision. It's not just about, it will not live and die to one person alone. Vision should be shared, and the communal participation will make the progress of the vision possible. I want to mention this, that the depth of the potentials of DBBI alumni scattered all over the world can steer the ministry to uncharted territories of the academic world. And these alumni, the depth of the potential of the alumni, not only can steer the organization, the ministry, through uncharted territories of the academic world, but these alumni can carefully innovate to produce globally competent 21st century ministry leaders. Maybe you're one of them that's listening to me right now. The potential of DBBI graduates. Maybe there are untapped resources. Graduates can give wonderful insights. So vision empowers the movement. Second, vision emphasizes accountability. If there is a vision, then the leaders will be accountable. Without vision, accountability, without accountability in vision, it will lead to disaster. It will be sad when organizations start strong and then the vision dies with the founder, dies with the one that has the vision, who planned and directs the organization. Accountability is an indicator of humble leadership. Yes, vision emphasizes accountability, and accountability is an indicator of humble leadership. Humble leaders mirror Christ, our Christ who is worthy of emulation. And if you go back to John chapter 13, many call it as the theology of the towel. I would prefer to call it as the mindset of the master. Humility is the mindset of the master. In the last days of his ministry here on earth, he was conscious that the Father will accomplish his will through Jesus Christ. But in the last few days and in one evening, Jesus took a towel and washed the disciples' feet. Humility is an indicator of accountability. And the third and the last, vision endorses vibrancy. The absence of vibrancy is displayed when we embrace and when we are enamored with status quo. We wanted to do the same things over and over again and expect different results. But when the vision is presented, a transparent vision is presented to the stakeholders and to the supporters and prayer supporters and ministry partners of DBBI, it will generate vibrancy. People will be excited. And I pray, looking forward in February, that that the people that will join the Centennial Celebration not only will enjoy the rich and wonderful blessing of 100 years for DBBI, but will be excited for the next 100 years. Friends, this is the quintessential component of the Centennial Celebration, vision. As what our theme says, on a strong foundation, the vision lives on. May the Lord protect, preserve, and prosper DBBI in the years to come. And may the Lord give DBBI leaders that are visionaries, not prophets, but people who understood the times, who understand the times, and plan and organize for the sake of the ministry of Dawn Baptist Bible Institute. Again, thank you for the opportunity to give a challenge to the DBBI family. It's a blessing to be a part of the Dawn family. God bless you all, and may the Lord prosper your ministries, and may the Lord prosper your families, and wherever you are right now, may the Lord bless your endeavors. Shalom.